Hi everyone, it's Sunday, October 22nd, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Jordick. It was another subdued week in the U.S. market, but prices were generally steady overall for steers. Interest in steers is, however, still weak, but then automotive selections are okay. Heavy Texas steers were again unchanged at $25 for selections averaging 62-64 pounds. And sales in Asia were about $31 CNF. Other steers were mainly steady too. On the other hand, after their long run of fully steady levels, cow prices are a bit softer as customers push back harder against steady prices. Combined export sales for the week ending October 12th were 548,700, which is 7% higher than the previous week. Combined shipments were actually incrementally higher at 568,500. Looking at estimated slaughter, for the week ending October 21st, it was surprisingly 3% higher at 638,000. Turning to Europe, editor Andrea Guolo says that sales are conditioned by discounts and by prospects of further price declines. China has indeed returned to the market, but it's not paying as much as slaughterhouses would like. British sellers have started making some sales for November, but the prices there aren't what they were hoping for either. In fact, the 36 plus kilo British ox fell by 5 cents to sell for 85 cents sterling per kilo. In Ireland, however, the price remains unchanged at 95 cents in euros. When it comes to European bulls, it was yet another tough week. Some negotiations have started, but they haven't been concluded, and overall, Andrea says the situation remains confusing. In the end, whether things remain stable or decrease will be determined by the level of slaughter. The price for North German bulls at 40 to 49 kilos is still unchanged at €1 to €1.10, and South German hides are also still steady. For European cows, prices tend to be stable, but lower demand is making itself felt in the market, so we'll have to see what happens in the next couple of weeks, which could be a little testy. In his analysis this week, Andrea looks at the contracting margins of tanneries and what the effects are through the market. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports that yet again, the average price of fresh hides is unchanged at 85 cents per kilo in reals. The reference price of TR1 is also still stuck at a stable level, which is 65 cents per square foot in dollars. Looking at Argentina, it's a far different situation there, where the currency and prices are chaotic and much will be determined by today's presidential election. In other news from Brazil, 6 Brazilian companies are going to exhibit at Mexico's ANPIC this coming week. And Brazil has sent China a list of 20 slaughterhouses that are ready to enable exports. From elsewhere in Latin America, October slaughter in Argentina is still 5% higher year over year. And in Mexico, clothing production has dropped in the fashion sector, but leather has improved marginally. That is all we have for this week, and until next week, good night from HideNet.